Hey everybody, it's Atheist for the Cause here with another video for you, and I wanted to talk about how Bill Cosby had a mistrial, and if you want to call that a ruling, that's the jury ruling in his case, and now people are coming out like Lena Dunham to attack him, of course, and make political statements. So. Let's go through some of these comments. It says, Bill Cosby's celebrity peers aren't shying away from sounding off about a mistrial, declared Saturday by a Pennsylvania judge. Cosby faced 3 counts of a felony aggravated indecent assault during a 10-day trial in Norristown, Pennsylvania, stemming from allegations made by Andrea Conson, a former basketball manager for Cosby's alma mater, Temple University. Constance says the star drugged and molested her in 2004 at his home outside of Philadelphia. Cosby, 79, claims she consented to their encounter. Though Cosby did not testify, he attended proceedings every day. His wife of more than 50 years, Camille Cosby, accompanied him Monday, and his on-screen daughter, Keshia Knight Pulliam, who played Rudy Huxtable on the Cosby Show, escorted him into the Montgomery County Courthouse on June 5th. Girls creator Lena Dunham sent a series of tweets Saturday morning condemning the legal system and sending love to sexual assault victims. Well, alleged sexual assault victims. Says Bill Cosby's trial is about much more than Bill Cosby. When women see justice served, their own fear and trauma are eased. When they don't, survivors of sexual assault have to watch every day as the legal system calls them liars and denies their truth. This gets me, their truth. There's either there's the truth. There is not one truth for some people and another truth for other people. And it's not true just because they claim it. It is an unimaginable grind. My heart is with every survivor reliving the erasure of their own experience today. I see you, I love you. Well, but Lena, you're just assuming that these accusers are survivors and that they're not making it up. And do you care about people who are falsely accused, Lena? P.S. It's okay to check out of the news and honor yourself today. Do whatever you need to feel whole. Girls director Richard Shepard resurfaced iconic New York Magazine cover of Cosby's accusers. And that's exactly what they are, accusers. I don't know if Cosby did it or not, but I know that he deserves a fair trial. He deserves to go through the process. To have a process to go through and not have everybody assume he's guilty. Civil rights attorney Lisa Bloom was among the first to tweet after the mistrial announcement, encouraging people to continue to fight rape culture. Now remember, this Lisa Bloom is the person who is defending Kathy Griffin after the beheading of Trump, and saying that the only reason people are attacking her is because she's a woman, and it has nothing to do with her actions, and and her mom is actually the one Gloria Allred, who is taking on this Cosby case. Says 2 sexual assault survivors today after Bill Cosby mistrial. Win or lose, the fight is what matters. Rise up, speak out, defeat rape culture. Olivia, we don't have a rape culture in the United States. When people rape people, we put them in jail. So, Olivia Wilde retweeted justice writer Sean King, who said, "How will our justice system hold any men accountable for sexual assault when the President of the United States gets away with it. Well, Sean King, the President didn't sexually assault anybody. Those were false accusations that were politically motivated. And also, it's funny how you only attack men. This isn't about sexual assault in general. You don't give a shit about female predators. You don't give a shit about male victims. You only care about male predators on female victims. Just like a good little feminist that you are. Andy Lasner, executive producer of The Ellen Show, wrote, "I believe you," to the women accusing Cosby of sexual assault. He also referenced President Trump by retweeting Mark Gongliff and Adam Schiff. "To all the women who say Bill Cosby drugged, raped, or assaulted you, I believe you." Based on what, Andy? How come you could easily say, "To all the people falsely accused, I believe you"? I mean, you know, we don't know what all the facts are, and I think it's dumb to just believe people because they say something. Just because they accuse someone of something, you just automatically believe them. That's part of, your feminist crap. When you're a celebrity, they let you do it. That's obviously referencing Trump, and it's taking it out of context. So, that statement was clearly made without the advice of counsel. I don't know what he's talking about there, but comedian D.L. Hughley focused on the deliberation. Cosby's jury took more than 50 hours to deliberate. The jury in the Philando Castile case just took 27 hours. This has nothing to do with Castile, who is the man who was shot by police in Minnesota, I believe it was. I'd also like to point out, people love to bring up how he's a man and stuff, but Cosby's not white. Cosby's black. Cosby's a minority. Blacks overwhelmingly are found guilty. So the big six star Camille Nangini questioned if Cosby could ever have an unbiased jury. Serious question. How will Cosby ever get an unbiased jury? Who doesn't know him or have some sort of association with him? Of course he never will, but I think it's, what these attacks are ridiculous. We need to let the process play out, and I guess Cosby's going to have to go through another trial. Although I think at some point you have to say, well, is this, people have the right to a speedy trial, and you have to say, if he's going, this is how many years after he went through this trial, now you're going to put him through another trial. How many trials is he going to have to go through? And is this really a speedy process anymore? I think MRAs, men's rights activists, have really failed Cosby. I know I posted this just about how he's going through trial right now, and maybe a week or two ago I posted about it, and I actually got downvoted on the men's rights subreddit, the posted, and people have refused to defend the process at all for Cosby, and I think that's a shame. You have to defend when it seems most obvious that someone's guilty. that's when it's most important to defend them as an activist, because that's those are the people who literally have no power. Those are the people who everybody's assuming is guilty, and what if they're not guilty? You need to make sure you protect the process for not only them but for everybody else, because they start with Cosby and you concede on Cosby and you say, okay, I think he's guilty, so I'm not going to stand up for the process. And then the next person comes along that's not so obviously guilty, and they attack him, and they don't stand up for the process there, and I just think men's rights activists have really failed Cosby and the process. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and we'll have to see what happens in the next trial.